Hello, and welcome to another stream. How are you doing? Tonight we're playing, well, I said I'd play a new PC game. It's not really a new PC game, but it is Blade Runner, the classic adventure game of the 90s. Quite a good game. Okay, so we're going to start the game in just a moment, but I just want to go over a couple of bits and pieces with you first of all. So, if I go back to this. This is, I just want to tell you a few things about the end of the setup and the system there. This is called Kia, which is the system that kind of lets us deal with cases and things like that. This is your database from crime scenes, your suspects, your clues, and you can go back and forward through everything there. Options we've set that way. One thing to bear in mind when you are playing the game, you get a conversation choice thing there. And generally it's set to normal, but if you set it to that, you can actually choose which, I guess, style you want to ask the question in, which is a bit more interesting because obviously you can do different things a different way. And that is really about it. We've got some gameplay details there. Now, so the game has, when it goes through sort of the introduction, it does it automatically and there's no title screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game so that you can see everything. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to play it on this mode. The reason for this is, in the game it has some functions where you have to use a gun to shoot people. So it's mostly a point-and-click adventure, but there are some kind of shooting sections, and they're kind of a little frustrating. So that gives us infinite ammo. And let's get started. Once I just adjust the volume very slightly. We are ready to go. Sorry about the flickering. But there we go. This is a game by Westwood. It's Blade Runner. What's going to happen? There you go. Early in the 21st century, the Tyrell Corporation advanced robot evolution into the Nexus phase, a being virtually identical to a human known as a replicant. The Nexus 6 replicants were superior in strength and agility, and at least equal in intelligence to the genetic engineers who created them. Replicants were used off-world as slave labour in the hazardous exploration and colonisation of other planets. After a bloody mutiny by a Nexus 6 combat team in an off-world colony, replicants were declared illegal on Earth under penalty of death. Special police squads, Blade Runner units, had orders to shoot to kill upon detection any trespassing replicant. This was not called execution, it was called retirement. Already aware some things are a bit loud, so just want to kind of bring them down. So look, we're in LA last year. This happened last year, so, you know. You might not remember it, but it did happen last year. Let me just let the music play. I'll probably get wiped out for playing this music, but you know. So what? We need that full Blade Runner experience. This is where the game starts. Place called Runcitors. That's the dodgiest looking guy ever. That's a great intro. How are you doing?
It's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one?
That guy looks like somebody you cross the street to avoid, doesn't he?
Please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd
He's got some sort of
week. Don't let's forget who pays your
fake animals. They're not real animals.
We're closed.
I'm good. I'm glad to see you.
Wait, I haven't finished.
How have you been doing? How have you been getting on?
I told you we're closed.
We're not
Yeah.
to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have any.
Hopefully all feeling a bit better now.
These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence.
Noises.
So am I.
Bad guys. Replicants.
That is the price for humanity.
Please don't.
And what else might we
No, I've been good. Yeah.
today, sir? Perhaps some virtue.
How are you getting on with sort of music and things? You've been doing a bit more.
I'm begging you.
See, now this guy doesn't feel so tough.
But what of honor, little man?
Doesn't that guy? He looks like, you know, this guy. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear that everything's much better.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. First of the night.
Hopefully that's the end of any worries then.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the
It's
call.
finishing up what, a 12-hour shift.
Considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
I've been lucky so far, but you just don't know, do you, what's going to happen? You just don't know. So yeah, I was kind of starting this as a kind of new thing. I say a new thing. I need to turn the volume up a bit.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk.
That should be a little bit
Yours truly
better,
led the cleanup
audio-wise.
crew. Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen.
So we're just going to go through our little intro.
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine
Yeah.
poisoning. He asked me
Excellent.
personally to run the unit.
Good
in
to
his
hear.
absence.
It's been raining every day here
Loser
too,
was one of
so
the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friend
I,
about him.
that,
but you
you
didn't
know,
want to turn your back
been quite
on him
lucky
for
up
less
until
than
the
a
last
friend.
kind of couple of
Hope
weeks.
you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid. 'Cause it's time to
But I'm in
take
Scotland,
that
everyone
thumb
thinks it
out of
rains
your
all the
ass.
time.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Don't
it does,
get
yeah,
too
no.
excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed
Just
up.
most of the time.
Holden sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover.
Well, that's good.
Looks
Glad
like
it's keeping
you're
you creative, though.
by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runsiter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call.
That's what you need. You know, you need something to take your mind off everything, don't you?
10 to 1, this ain't a job.
I had the
for a
worst.
architect.
You got something better to do?
At work this morning,
Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
guy turned up with the delivery for work, and the tail of the lorry wouldn't come down. So he had to wait like
tonight's
half an
late.
hour for it to get fixed, and then
I thought you were on
he
special
spent about
assignment.
3 hours trying to reverse out of an
Wasn't too damn
alleyway.
Special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple
Had
of
to get
fools
another a
masquerading as
passing
cyber
lorry driver
customs
to
there
reverse it
for
out for him.
Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
It's
I'll
if
bet.
you've ever
You
seen
put
the
it on a
film
machine?
Blade Runner,
Oh,
it's pretty
no.
similar.
There's a beautiful little thing in
Um,
here called the magic, and it ain't
So
ever
it's kind of
been
a
long.
obviously sci-fi
You
sort of
develop
thing.
it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What
Essentially,
things would that be doing
you're
tonight?
looking for kind of
Damn
artificial
monsters.
human beings
Animal
who
murder.
aren't supposed to be on Earth, but they
Ah,
are.
Those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
In sort of a future
They
where
really
things like
have
real
moved out of
animals
the
don't
job.
exist anymore,
I
or
think
well,
we're
don't
all
don't exist
overdue for a
anymore,
little
but
off-road paid
are
vacation.
very hard to find. So people have
You
these
can stop
artificial
staring at
animals
my ass
as
now.
well.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
Maybe she does.
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
And we play like an officer who deals with tracking down these what are called replicants.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business.
they're not
since
allowed
most
here.
Real animals had died out after the Terran War.
Yeah.
There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries.
Electric animals powered by
No
rechargeable
self-respecting
batteries.
human would own one of those frauds.
Actually, maybe something like that already does exist. I don't know. Not a Tamagotchi though. Yeah, so here we are. We're at a crime scene, and we're gonna go and chat to this guy. He's very slow walking.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder.
It's
and
a
one
kind of
aggravated
standalone
assault.
story outside of
The
sort
shop's
of
been
regular
trashed.
Blade
You
Runner
oughta see
anyway.
this tiger cup they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runsiter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
His
Feel
world
the same
caved
way if they
in.
were your animals. How many perps?
I
At
don't
least
think it was
two
just that.
bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
But yeah, pretty much just sort of a crime
Find something
solving, kind of a
Piece of
detective
chrome.
game, I suppose.
from a car?
Piece
No,
of
I
chrome.
think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Horse chrome. What's that? Sorry, might be a little bit of background noise, but it's okay. Right, so what else is there? So we need to kind of search this crime scene and then go
Scratches
inside.
and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Somebody ran into the fire hydrant. That could be a problem. We got a trash can there. We just have to search everything.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Yeah, probably rooting through trash isn't the best option, probably. There's something there. I think that's a way to kind of go out. Let's go inside. See what's going on. Got some things to look at.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating
Two very
possible
big men.
injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
So we can see like these bloody footprints where they've been in the shop. I need to kind of move. Yeah, there's like
Big
footprints.
caliber,
stuff.
possibly off-world combat weaponry.
Large
Ballistics
caliber
might give me a
weapon.
fix on it.
My precious one.
I got this is the
She
guy
was
he's
my
looking for his
baby.
precious one. So we got the shell case in there. Can't really look at much else. There's a camera there. Let's have a chat to this guy.
LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act.
Lucy Devlin was involved.
young
She's the
who
girl.
Works for me.
Yeah, she was the girl that he was harassing
Mayhem?
at the
No,
beginning.
of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Oh,
Obviously.
obviously, yeah.
Deep and scary and absolutely malevolent. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
He's ruined. Is that it?
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
I quite like the system as well, you know, because
First, I thought
you
they
click it and
wanted
the
but
kind
I
of
don't
options
keep
pop
any in
up.
the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they
I
have
didn't
been
like the
replicants?
animals.
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that
Tyrell.
accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer.
So he doesn't do work with them.
I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate
Obviously,
occasions. Do I look like
just
I need
someone who
to
makes artificial
very
animals. He's
artificial product? I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
he's ruined. Tell us
Tell me
about Lucy.
this Lucy.
There's not a lot
What's
I
she
can
up to?
tell you.
Who is
She's
she?
only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair.
How's he allowed to
Very
employ people at that
attractive
age?
thing.
How'd you find her?
She
The
came to
rules.
me with
The rules are a bit
reference from
different.
Ogilvy's,
The
the
rules were a bit
North
different
West
last
Zone.
year.
And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Things have changed since
Treat her
then.
well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk?
He's not a very nice man.
Someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
She used to eat over there. Right, actually, I'm just going to see if I can... I don't get an option, I don't think, to try... Because it would be quite nice if we could put, like, subtitles on the screen. But that isn't an option that we have. So let's just go back to the game. Oh, that one. Okay. I suddenly thought, which cross is it that closes the thing and not the game? I don't think there was anything else to talk to him about. Oh, reference.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yeah, we
Yes,
want to
it's
see who
someone
recommended
working
her.
here. Just a moment.
Who recommended someone at the age of 14 to work in your shop? Seems unlikely. I guess things are a bit different.
Here you are.
So we got a reference for the girl. Let's take a quick look at that while we can. So we want to go and look at clues. And objects. Okay, no, this is just not helpful. Reference
She came
letter.
to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And
Okay.
he's a very reputable wholesaler.
I can't look at the letter. I just have to take it for granted that that's her reference. Hopefully it is.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
So we got a broken camera just here that I saw
You
when
got
we
any
came in.
discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers
It's
also
irrelevant?
destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Looks like it's still
Maybe
working.
you photographed them before they shot it out.
Yeah. We can recover the data.
That.
Yeah, well, can you give it to me then? Any chance? Okay, here we go. Looks like he's going to give me the evidence.
I believe this is the disc
On a
from last
CD.
night.
Peachy.
Don't know if everyone knows what those are, but I think we all know what a CD is. Okay, so what else have we got? This was the desk she was working at. I wonder if we could find any proof that she was involved at her desk.
All my animals.
I don't care about your animals, mate. Well, I do, but I think you got a little dog or cat. Whatever.
A toy dog.
It's a toy dog with wheels. We can have that, apparently. And what's this?
A candy bar. Yeah.
Candy bar. Looks like a roll of candy of some kind. And what's this? On the ground.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Howie Lee's a chopstick for a cafe restaurant.
Well, isn't that cute?
A cute poster of monkeys. Nice. Right, so I don't think there's much else we can do in here right now. Can't go through the curtains. We can't see what's going on behind the curtains. But we can take a bit of a walk. I think we're done in here. I can't look at anything else.
All my
Picture of a
animals.
gorilla. All my animals, he says. Sure. All your animals. Right, let's talk to the other police
Didn't add
officer.
up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the
Yeah,
street.
lots of money
It seemed more like an act
for
of
animals. Ransitors, live animals. Oh yeah, that's right. He's supposedly got real animals.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art.
Which are very
All
rare.
over the walls
so
and
it's
ceiling.
very unlikely he
I
does.
never did appreciate art.
But you know what you like, right?
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho.
Is that
Row
it?
actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
Yeah, he just says the same thing over and over again. I don't think there's much else to see.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
on
if we're lucky. Maybe if we're lucky somebody saw something, I doubt it, but... There's a little arrow here, what's this? I think this gets me back in my car. If I remember rightly though, to process some of the evidence we have to go home, strangely enough. He goes to his apartment, which I believe is there. He's got some equipment in his apartment that lets him check evidence. Takes his work home with him, I guess. So it's a nice car. What's called a spinner. And we're going to double click so we can run, because otherwise it'll take about 300 years to get to his apartment. By that point, I'll probably reach the present day.
Your floor number, please.
Your floor number, please.
Roof. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
So we just press it, it tells us where we're going.
Thank you.
Without any trouble.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love.
A dog.
It cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job. And the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
So yeah, I mean, the pet costs him a year's salary, although, you know, with some people, maybe that's a good idea if pets cost a wee bit more. But while we're
Here
here,
you go, baby. Dinner time.
let's feed the dog. Dog's been waiting for us. Right, so this machine here lets us scan various items. It's called an Esper.
Scanning video.
Enhance.
2 enhanceable images found.
Okay.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
So there we go. We've got 2 different photographs we can look at, which will allow us to
Run sitter crime scene.
which will allow us to kind of see if we can find out anything about the crime. What we can do here is we can click on areas and enhance them. So obviously there's not really anything there, but the way that works, just a left click to kind of select an area, zoom in, we'll see the creepy old man. And beyond that, we can then zoom in even further if we want. What we're looking for is any evidence of anything useful. So like what he's got in his hand there, I think is a list of the various things that he has available, but I don't know if we can get... No, that's as close in as we can go. No, that's not what we want then. Let's have a look at her desk. Zoom right in on that, see if we can see any evidence there.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
Sushi menu from Howie Lee's, which is possibly helpful. Possibly. In fact, I think, if I remember rightly, that's all we get from that image. Let's see. I need to look at the other picture. Can't remember how we do that. Yeah, that's it.
Run sitter crime scene.
So yeah, that gives us an idea that the girl might be in an area like that. But look, here's the guys that broke in. But whether you can see their face clearly, I mean, you can't make out anything there, can you? Oh, there we go. Got him.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy.
He's like a vampire from something that I'm not quite able to put my finger on. So we got a hard copy of that. And that's pretty much it, I think, with regard to the photographs. So what we need to do now is go to the police station. What is that on the wall? We got a face on the wall. Nice little face on the wall, like everyone should enjoy. There is something else we can do here. I'm just trying to remember what we can do. Feed the dog again. I don't think we need to do that.
Here you go, baby.
But why not? Let's overfeed the dog. Now we can look at this. Let's look at everything. So we've got a little balcony. Got a little thing on the wall.
No messages.
No messages.
I'm in demand.
I'm in demand, he says. Let's have a look at the balcony. Let's see what the view's like. See what we've got to look forward to. Not much. Just a very desolate looking city. Good news is now we can get out of here. Let's go down to the police station and see if anyone knows anything about these people that we saw. And the music's fantastic.
Your floor number, please.
Let's hit the roof. You could like sleep and other stuff like that if you wanted to. But yeah, we don't really need to right now. We'll just keep going. Like he is. I mean, even running takes him far longer than it needs to. They could summon Batman there if they thought about working on the shadows a bit. So the other places we've got visible here is Chinatown, and that's Ransitter's, the shop that obviously all the animals were killed in. But we want to go here to the police station, hand in the evidence and see if anyone can kind of give us a better idea what we need to do. New life awaits you on the off-world colonies, if you want. So yeah, this is the police station. Doesn't look anything like anything, to be fair, but it is a police station. I want to go
Laboratory, ground floor.
To the lab, I think, to hand in the evidence. Yeah, here we go.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around.
What's he got for me?
Boy. The shell casings from Runsiter should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
Old shells,
They're
then.
from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used
Well,
this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and
no,
buy it.
they're military in
Those
some way.
collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
which means probably replicant. Like a soldier type replicant. I'm trying to think. I think for evidence, photographs. I'm trying to think what we need. If I do that, then we should have that one. Don't know how. There is a way we can upload it to the thing, but I'm trying to remember how.
Anything
If
else?
I keep talking to
We
him,
got the animal corpses from Runcitus, but there wasn't
he
a whole
might
lot
give
to
us
work with.
something.
Bone marrow?
About
The animal
50% were
corpses
real,
didn't
the rest
help,
were fakes.
apparently.
So, Runcitor was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see
Yeah.
on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at
So yeah,
something.
the
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice
people
bunch
who
of reps
people
on
who
the
like
nail.
meat, I don't know.
Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Anything
We just keep
else?
talking to him,
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant?
so he
It's from
tells
the
us about all of the
ground
evidence.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head on. And there ain't
So
too
there's a
many
car
spinner
driving.
drivers klutzy enough to smack a street level hydrant in VTO.
Well, no, probably not.
I
To be
heard your
fair.
wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
What's... You're suggesting that she might be the one that did it?
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcitus?
You're basically doing everything else for every one piece of evidence.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Every little bit of evidence, I have to keep
Anything
clicking him.
Zip, man. Try me later.
Zip man, try me later. Okay, so that's everything we can learn from him. There are some other things we can do. Well, I don't want to go into the menu, thanks. If I click on myself, then we immediately go into the menu. So you have to click in just the right place. In some scenes that can be quite annoying.
Mainframe and shooting range.
That's what I want.
Mainframe and shooting range.
We want to
Violent
move to the
street crime in the
shooting
city
range.
rose again last year by a whopping 26%,
Violent.
according
my
to the
goodness.
latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic
Oh, hang
increase
on.
in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Right. So what do we have around us? Let's just see if there's anything around. Someone's left a cigarette there. They haven't stubbed it out. Why would they just leave it there? Maybe they're in here still. Maybe they're in here still.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days.
That
even though
person we
she'd
were
already
talking to in the
gotten close to
intro.
a perfect score.
Yeah, she's like the best person in it, isn't she? We need to have a quick blast at the, if you excuse the expression, a blast at the shooting range. This is the Esper though, which is not what we want. Or is it? Wait. Yeah, this is just the machine we used before. That's not what we want. We want the shooting range. It's over here, I think.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy.
Hey, how are
Finally
you?
let you play with the big boys.
My clearest
Finally
option?
letting me play with the big
You
boys.
bet.
What does he mean
You
by
bring
that?
your piece.
Don't leave home without it.
No, he threw it in the
Steele's been
bin.
running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
Well,
I thought
obviously.
Guza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month.
Poor
They're scared to
guy.
come down.
Everybody gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Cruiser could be one tough hombre. I remember.
He maybe gets
when we
angry
worked
about
well
pushing
together.
papers all day.
He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some
Pushing
lip
papers.
and lit a match. Ah, I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Jeez.
Peachy.
That's a great response, isn't it? Peachy. Is that the right response to give? So how do I do this?
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Ah. Good. What can we do here? Is this the shooting range? I'll find out that there's no targets left.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Yeah, give us a chance. So yeah, this is the shooting thing. We have to try not to kill any civilians.
Do not shoot innocents.
We'll try not to.
Confirm target.
But who's really innocent?
Before shooting.
So you've got to confirm the target's hostile before you shoot. And you got to find them. Where are they? Anytime you're ready. Shoot the door. Shoot the wall. Shoot that. Is there anything to shoot? What's going on? Oh yeah, we have to kind of walk in. Dead. I didn't even see what it was. That one's not. That one is. It's like the orange targets are bad guys. Is that it? There was something up there, but I missed it. Just have to keep walking through the range. Oh. That one's not an enemy. That one's not an enemy, she's carrying a baby. That one is. Anyone else? Yeah, that one. That one there. I missed twice. Is that it? We've still got people trying to appear. There we go. 2 targets in one quick go. Can we move? No. Almost missed that one. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else around? It's quite straightforward. Just to make sure we hit all the targets. Think before they hit us. And move closer every time. Got her! Somehow. Now she's holding a baby. Nobody's innocent! Bang, bang, bang! No. Any chance we can move again? There we go. This is quite a slow sequence, it has to be said. A very slow sequence. We just move gradually, eventually. I think it's safe to say we know how to shoot targets. It's not difficult. Is that enough yet? Have you learned enough about my shooting skills? Are we going to go anywhere? Oh, there we go. Basically we just have to walk to where we're going. Alright. Oh, I'm really not sure. To be honest, that would be the first time it's happened. I'd have to have a look and see what what's wrong with my settings. What's happening when you try to do it? I wonder if...
Completed sequence.
There we go, we completed the maze. I'm not too sure myself, to be honest, because I've never had one yet, so maybe that's why. Don't know. Probably not. How? Can I go anywhere? Proceed to the next station, it says. Let me see. So it's through Streamlabs, so I don't know. The link there should take you to the right page. Come on, walk off to the next area. Let me just see something. I want the... Oh. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted a little bit. I'm not entirely sure why it wouldn't have worked. There's a target there, but it was like hidden, look. Ah! They're standing right next to me. We'll try and clear through this, and then I'll have a look and see what's happening. I thought I'd set it up properly. What else? That's right, we have to kind of move every now and again just to try and activate the targets. Blam. It's okay. Come on. Missed. Wait, she was red, but she was carrying a baby. Have I made a mistake there? Where do we go? The shooting range is slow. No! Kill the bad people. The only way I set it up was through PayPal. I need to probably... I don't even have anywhere else really. It's just the first kind of option I chose. Ah. I can't do it through here either, so I don't know. I'll have to have a look. What I'll do, once I finish this shooting sequence, I'll have a quick look and see if I can find something we can sort out. I'll find something. It's okay, you know, you mean, you don't feel like you have to, it's just... But I'll have a look. Once I've got through this, I'll have a look for you and see what's causing that problem. Or if we can set something else up. If you want. Anything else? Any more bad guys? There's one. This is a very slow sequence, I'm sorry. I missed that one. Got him. Got him the second time. Let's see if there's something I can adjust. Are we done yet? I don't even know if I was supposed to shoot that one. Thank you very much. I will. I'll take a look. Yeah, and just in a minute, once I've maybe got past this sequence, I'll take a look for you. I don't know if it lets you put anything in any other way. I'm not even sure which apps to use, to be honest. Anything. Oh, come on. What would be the best way for you to do it? Right, go. Come on, move. Keep walking. She was holding a baby the whole time. I don't think I'm supposed to shoot that one. Right, I need to stop shooting her. I don't know why I kept hitting that one person. I don't know where we're going. Is there a door we can go through? Oh, here we go. Somewhere we can go that way. Are we almost at the end of the range? Yeah, keep moving. Keep moving. We're not going to break any records walking through here. She was a bad guy. There we go. Right, keep going. That one's okay. That one's not evil. Not an evil dummy. Yeah, you can start getting bits. I need to be on affiliate first of all for that, I think, though. which basically just means I need to boost my kind of viewership. Hopefully that might happen sometime fairly soon. But no, I think that's the only way to do it for now. For me, would be to do it sort of that way through PayPal. If anyone wants to do it. But yeah, I do need to be affiliated before it'll let me take bits, I believe. But yeah, because normally you just buy them on Twitch itself, you know, and then kind of do whatever you want, do what you want with them. I've done that again. I shot that person there. If they scream, clearly they're not a target. Where are we going here? Oh, there we go. He moved. He moved again. I'm hoping at some point that might happen, though. There's like a... I don't understand where I'm going here.
Completed sequence.
There we go.
Proceed to next station.
We completed the sequence. Where's the next station? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's for me, but I know it's difficult for. It's not always possible for everybody, so. Oh, what is he doing? I can't get out of this shooting range. I can't get out of this shooting range. Is there a way out? An easy way out? Maybe I just need to go back the way I came. Doesn't appear to be any other way out of here, so maybe I just go back.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Right, great. How do I get out? Oh, that must be it. I mean, that must have been all the places, surely.
Completed sequence. Proceed
Yeah, I
to
heard
next
you.
Station.
Proceed to next station. Proceed to next station. Can we just leave?
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
No. What? I think we have to actually go.
Completed sequence. Proceed to
Completed the
next station.
sequence. That's good. I don't know why it has to tell us like 50 times. So that's back to the way we came. Doesn't appear to be anything else there.
Completed sequence.
Yeah.
Proceed to next station.
What is the path out of this? To admit, I'm trying to remember things that I haven't played in a very long time. Wait.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Okay, the next station's... So, what's the next station? Is there something over here? Oh wait, what's that? No, that's just back where we were.
Completed sequence.
At least we know we
Proceed to
definitely
next
completed the
station.
sequence. Completed sequence. Completed sequence. The hell do I get out of here?
Completed sequence.
Yeah, I know.
Proceed to next station.
Well, let me go to the next station then. Where is it? Is it on that? Is that an elevator type thing? I feel like maybe we're supposed to get on that somehow. Come on. There's like an elevator there. But no way to... Here we go. We're walking. Hey, I'm walking here. Okay, gradually we'll get there. Is that what it is? Are we supposed to get on a rooftop or something? There's definitely no... Am I stuck? What is this? Oh, there! Okay, well, why didn't it... I'm sure that didn't show up before. Run into the fan. Right, okay. Now I know where we're going. So that's the next area. But no doubt there are enemies. Oh, she's got a baby, don't shoot her. This time. We didn't shoot her this time, yay! She has as well. She still does. I assume that's what it is. It's actually a rocket launcher shaped like a baby. Hopefully not. They'll never think to look for this. Okay, she was okay. Right, so now we know what we're not to shoot at. I hate to think what our score is going to be because we shot lots of those people. Have we completed the sequence yet? I suppose we'll know because it'll tell us. Nope. Another one's coming somewhere. There we go. Ah! Yeah, they also shoot at you with ammunition of some kind. I don't know if you can get killed doing this, but... Anyone else? And if we leave, it completes the sequence anyway, but... There we go. Blam! And... no. Now we're missing them. Now we're missing them. Guy's right next to you. Could have been dangerous. We managed to resolve that. Baby. Anything else? Someone's coming. I hear them before I see them. There. Headshot. Boom. Headshot. Oh no. Not her. You could just shoot everyone if you wanted to, but they're not to be shot, right? Surely. I think that was a risk. I couldn't see what she had in her hand. But it was a gun. It was a gun. Yes, you can't shoot them once they've gone grey.
Completed all sequences.
Yeah, we completed all sequences. We don't have to do that again. Yay! Do you want to see how we scored? I think we look at this here. I got -5 because I kept shooting the people that weren't enemies. Bad idea. Anyway, let's get out of here. We've got a couple of places we can try out, so we want to really go to Chinatown if we can. Pop up on the roof and get in our spinner and get on our way. Do. Right then. So we've learned a little bit about some stuff that's kind of going on. Chinatown is where we should find information about the like, was it a noodle bar or whatever that they went to? Just all the scenery is fantastic.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War.
Radioactive sushi?
New sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Soya and lichen. Let's chat to this guy. In his bright red jacket.
LTD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
More out back.
Make some more out the back.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large. You got my rapt attention.
So I've got to pay him lots of money.
Information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book.
He's got to book. He's out here, look.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Dynamite dining, he says. And he's off. Well, let's talk to the old man.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
It's always beautiful when business is going well.
This from your place, isn't it?
The flyer.
Chops that come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
So they come from this place, but they're also obviously supplied by somebody.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Huawei favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Okay, interesting. That's
How
going
long
back the
does that
guy.
chef work for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior
So the
chef
chef's
makes
only-
all kinds of new soups.
The chef's only been with him a month. Knows how to make lots of new sushi though, which
What's
is
real
their
fresh,
sushi.
Special
Their
shipment
soy
photo
sushi.
Just arrived. I fix you right up. No
Soy
one
sushi.
else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
Clean as a whistle.
See you later, Howie.
So that's all we can learn from him. I think we can go in there though. Chat to that guy. If I remember rightly, this is a sequence where things can go a bit wrong, so save your game. Save. So let's chat to this guy.
Howie says you're a master chef.
Do not come back here. Air bad.
This only
Don't come
take a
back
minute.
here, the air's bad. Is he gonna stay? Is he okay?
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Stick around.
I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with
Stick
pink hair.
around.
You seen her?
I don't know her.
Doesn't know her. Doesn't know her.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Okay, yeah. Is that the only question?
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
It's not great questioning him, is it?
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Nothing more we can do with him. I don't think. Sometimes you can chase him away. But it doesn't look like that's an option right now. Trying to think if there's anyone else worth talking to. Not any of those people. Who's this person? Can we
Excuse
talk
me,
to them?
pal.
Excuse me,
Does
pal.
this badge mean anything to you?
I guess the badge means nothing to them, no. No, nothing there. I'm sure there was something we could do there. Sure there was. You still gonna tell him to stick around? I don't shoot him. Just tell him to stick around.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Okay. Huh. It's really nice. I like the style of this. It's what that kind of picture behind me there kind of is inspired by, I suppose. There might be some other stuff we can do here, possibly. I love that, the little adverts and... There's a lot of going back and forward in this game, like running back and forward to various things. But there's a lot of stuff we can do here, so... if I remember rightly...
Mainframe.
No.
Shoot ground floor. Lockup.
Yeah, we want to go here, I think. Right, who do we have? There's a guy there. There's a guy.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Trying to let him out of prison. For what cause?
Who are you, anyway?
What cause
Please
are you talking
leave me
about?
alone. My migraine's acting up.
Your migraine's acting up, that's a shame.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement.
Has she?
I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
Yeah.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken
He's not going to talk to me about anything.
I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
I thought for sure there was something we could do with him.
Ground floor.
There.
Ground floor. Lockup.
I'm sure there was something else we could do here. The trouble is, it's been so long since I played this game that I can't remember if anything actually works. I'll put the gun away, don't shoot him in the prison cell.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement. I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
He's not going to talk to us just now. We can try going home. I think there was a sequence where when we go home we are supposed to kind of rest.
Roof.
I don't know if that changes the way the game kind of plays. It's one of these games where strange things happen. You have to do certain things the right way, otherwise it just won't. I don't mean like some point and click adventures it's like, oh, you have to get this thing or it won't work, you know, obviously. But sometimes with these games you have to do a certain thing before something else will trigger. It can be a bit awkward trying to work it out. Anyway, let's go home. Basically, there's a couple of they are random sort of events, but you can like here sometimes you'll be attacked.
Your floor number, please.
And in that place where you're talking to the guy, you can
McCoy,
administrate like a test to find out if he's a human or not. It's not always guaranteed that it'll work the way you expect it to. We do need to, I think he did say he wanted to rest at the start of the game.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Yeah, have a rest. Have a nap and let's just try a couple of those things again. Sometimes it can be a bit different. See if we got any messages.
No messages.
Still nobody wants to talk to us.
Demand.
He's in demand. But yeah, no messages still, so... Right, we'll try this now.
Your floor number, please.
Yeah, go back to the roof. Most of the stuff as well, like in the cities, in this kind of world, if you like, most of the streets are filled with the less desirable people, I suppose, is the way they look at it, but there's not very many particularly nice people in this version of Los Angeles. Last year. Let's try Chinatown again. There's a kind of point that you can... There's a point where you can do something with them, but... There we go, right, so yeah, we can go back in that restaurant again. Yeah, the restaurant doesn't look very appetizing, does it, at times, but...
Stick around. I might want to
Yeah,
talk
no, we
to you
can't.
later.
There is a situation where you have to fight him. In the options, I have set that to the right option. Sometimes, if you set it to the wrong conversation style, it doesn't really work very well. Well, he's not going to talk to him. Can't remember if there's something I've missed. I'm saying we gave the guy the evidence, we did the shooting range. No, there's nothing else that really works out there. There is something we need to do, but I'm stuck right now.
Howie.
See you later, Howie. We can begin again in the off-world colonies. We'll go to the police station. I'm trying to remember. Around here, yeah, it's remembering exactly what you need to do to progress the case. I'm not entirely sure I remember. It's the police station. Anyone worth talking to here? Here we can go to the police captain's office. Police. Blade Runner Division. Alright, Pixelated Man, how are you doing?
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
Yeah, he's not interested in looking at any of the evidence. You got it. Done. Yeah. So yeah, we had to report in all the evidence to the guy that we did that. We did that when we first came here. I love that look for that kind of police station. You know, I always liked the style of that massive ceiling, oppressive sort of room.
Roof. Laboratory.
Let's go back here and just make sure that we definitely turned in all the evidence. We did. I mean, we did turn in all the evidence, but...
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Zip, man. Try me later. So yeah, nothing there. There's nothing on the floor
and shooting range.
with the shooting range.
Mainframe
I think
and
we
shooting
need to
range.
upload anything to the mainframe.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world...
Entertainment Nexus 5 replicants?
Personal clue database.
Ah, okay. Will that help?
Downloading mainframe clue database.
We're getting some clues.
Clue database transfer complete.
Is that what I had to do? Did I have to do that first? Maybe. Let's just take a look at something. So we got all our clues. I wanted all the clues, not just 1 or 2.
Howie Lees.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61.
Here's the crime scene notes.
Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant
So the good thing about this
experts are unaccounted for.
This will allow us to find...
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Crystal Steel, badge number BR61.
Can listen to her interviews.
Conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS.
This is Gregorian. I think that's the guy that's down in the
November
basement.
22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird.
So there's a lot of evidence that we can dig through.
We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags. And you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
Yeah, that's what they call, it's kind of a negative name for
replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not.
Once they're alive, they
contribute greatly to the economic
help
well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually
Who's
welcome.
that?
How many
guy
new
that
faces showed up that day?
we're looking for?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
So listen, maybe this will give us some better clues.
Recording off.
Recording off. She's gonna rough him up a little bit.
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
She tell him
Who's
who to
that?
describe.
A Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules.
Right.
One of them is no weapons allowed. Izo refused to check
No
in
weapons
a samurai
allowed.
sword at the door during meetings.
Where can I find this?
He had a samurai
He
sword
owns
with
one of
him.
those little secondhand
Like
stores
all times?
downtown.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell
Crossover with like
bankrolls your
Cyberpunk or
operation?
something. What?
We have a number of anonymous donors, people with resources and sources.
Such
Anonymous
as...
donors.
So anonymous, even I don't know who they
Yeah,
are.
they're anonymous.
I
Come
must
on.
believe you.
Such as who? I don't know. They're anonymous. They don't want people knowing who they are.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zuben?
So that was
Just
me talking
one.
to them.
Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
He's a superior chef, apparently. I'm trying to think which of these things are things that I haven't dealt with. We did the Runsetter interview. That was the video disc.
Big Cal. Howie Lee.
None of that really helps. Yeah. Oh no. I didn't think. So that's actually something different. It's bombing at a factory. We don't know who this guy is. We've got Zubin, who we think might be an accomplice. Lucy again, who's also suspected. This is Izo from that Gregorian interview. I think he's more to do with the other case. But that's the animal murder that we're working on. So right, we need to find some evidence. I'm trying to think if that then gives us what we need to do a little bit more digging.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Let's have a quick chat with the guy up here. See if any of the stuff that I just uploaded helps at all.
Zip man, try me later.
Zip man, try me later. I feel like... I don't think this guy will talk to us. Did say that she'd already tested him, though.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
Oh, there we go.
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
But you are, though. Ah, here we go.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already
looks like a
told that
bat.
other detective everything. Under
Yeah,
duress.
I want to know about
yeah,
the
he
people
looks
who were
like...
there.
I think he looks
The
possibly like
Rastafarian and the Asian guy
Mr.
with the
Sinister from the
sunglasses.
X-Men series.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members.
I'm sure I
Izo
recognize
was his
he
name.
looks like a vampire
How long did you
character
know
in
him for?
something I've seen before.
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
Yeah.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
I can't think what else it is he looks like, but yeah.
I got some more questions for you.
But cars.
A lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir. We're
I said
growing
cars. I'm assuming he meant
As more and more
cars.
people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the
This might work a
citizens
bit
against
better.
replicant slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not interested.
We're peaceful
He's not
people,
interested.
detective.
Save
We
the
live
pitch
by
for
a
someone who
code
gives a
that
shit,
men
he
like
says.
you could never understand.
Try me.
2
Yeah, let me know.
centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave
Somewhere, yeah,
souls
unfortunately.
formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, detective.
Sure you are.
We're not
Figuratively.
children, detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped.
A lot of them will
Aye.
wake up dead if
Who? What
reps are
have
allowed to
I?
run amok on
I've
terrorists.
perpetuated it apparently. Oh, because well, then again, because they are kind of replicant sympathizers.
I'm gonna give you a little test.
Yeah.
The other detective. She already tested me.
Well, I want
earlier
to do it
today.
too.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
Yeah.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my
So this is
lawyer, he'll take care-
what's called a
Your
void
lawyer would
camp
tell you I got
test.
the
If
authority
you're
to
not
VK
familiar
the
with
mayor if I want.
Blade Runner,
And
it's
you get to
a
smile and nod
test.
and
It
kiss
kind of
my
tests kind of
butt
eye
until I
movement
cleared 'em. So sit down.
to confirm emotional responses, essentially, to questions. The questions can be pretty nasty. First, we need to calibrate it.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so
Reaction
please
time
pay
is a factor.
attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going
No
to take
emotion.
long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer.
We need to kind of scan him.
You notice someone attractive across the room.
If I thought the attraction was
questions.
mutual, I would ask her out for coffee or lunch.
What, immediately?
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
They ask these questions
I
that
try
are
to do better next time.
kind of made to try and kind of make, you know, provoke an emotional response.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
The question would be...
God.
Yeah,
No,
see?
I actually feel sorry for you, Detective McCoy.
It's pretty
The lack
clear.
of empathy.
It's pretty clear
Have
that
you ever taken
he's
this
human.
test?
I don't need to. I know what I am.
So do I.
Yeah, you're a... Yeah, well, okay.
You rent a mountain cabin.
So you can ask him some
On
questions.
the wall, someone has hung old maps
Like really
and
nasty
Currier
ones.
and Ives prints. A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
I'd leave.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. So I think it's safe to say that he's not a replicant. We can ask him one or two more questions, but
Your child comes home
his
with a black
responses
eye.
would suggest that he
I'd call
understands
school.
what these things are. I can't remember how many questions
What do
we
you
need to
think
ask.
it's like to be a replicant?
Horrible. Frightening.
Horrible and
Why?
frightening.
They're hunted creatures.
To them, it's just life.
Anyone can gun them down without consequence.
It's true.
I'd say that's frightening, wouldn't you?
I mean, it would be. Depends on their responses, really.
You're watching an old movie.
Let's go with the nasty ones.
Shows a
They're always
banquet
the
in
nastiest
progress.
ones.
The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
Well, yeah, that's
This
a
test is supposed to determine if the subject
very much
is
a
replicant.
movie kind of question.
Is that an answer?
Even a replicant would react to these questions.
Yes, but slowly, and not as strongly.
Yeah. Not as strongly as he just did. He's definitely not one.
Terminated.
He's definitely not one. That much is certain. And then we can leave. And just I mean, we don't really need to, but you can
Laboratory, mainframe, and
you
shooting
can upload
range.
that evidence to the system if you want. Now they already know kind of what's going on though.
Uploading personal clue database.
Uploading the Voight Kampf test.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
So yeah, the way it kind of works, that test kind of works, I suppose, is that anyone that's really bothered by the thing would have a pretty instant negative reaction to it. And would answer the question in a certain way. Right, so I think we've done what we needed to do there. If I remember rightly, now that we've done that, we need to deal with getting the chef. So the guy that's like the cook, he will attack you at a certain point. Now he'll either do it in your house, or you can chase him from here. So you go into the restaurant and he'll run away, and you can chase him. Once we've walked and I can actually control the game again. I don't think this is going to change anything though.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
I don't have any questions for him, which is the problem. There are other things we can get though. If I remember rightly. Oh, that's my car. I don't want to get in the car. I'm sure there's something else we can do here, but I can't remember what it is.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care that I'm a replicant detector. Is that the same place? There is stuff we can do. I feel like this bit of the game was just completely messed up. Or I've not found a piece of required evidence. but will allow the game to do what it needs to do. Because without that, we're kind of stuck. Because until you get another bit of evidence, he won't run away. That's what you need to do. You need him to run away so that you can chase him down and do something, but I'm trying to... All that does is puts me in the kitchen. Oh wait, no, that's just the car, I think.
Excuse me.
What are you saying excuse me for? I think that's just putting me in here. That's just getting back in my vehicle. I've missed that. I feel like I've missed something. Let me just check something.
See you later, Howie.
He doesn't have anything to say to me. Let me think here for a minute. I'm just trying to remember what... I don't know if there's anything I can do. If it's not working, there's usually there's something that you can find around here. But it's no use if I can't do it. Oh wait, no, let's just click it on me. I feel like something's not worked correctly. Possibly me. Right, I'm going to try and find something that'll give me some help doing this. I have to find some help. Because we don't want to be walking around back and forth in the same place for another 40 minutes or whatever, do we? Let me think. Let's try this. Yeah, what is this doing? Oh, yeah, whatever. Let's have a look, see if we can work out how to get past this little bit. I don't want to give away too much in case I've missed a huge chunk of something, but let's see. Yeah, okay, that's not helpful. One of those guides that tells you about all the different characters and all the different stuff before it actually tells you how to get anywhere in the game. Well, this is quite in depth, but can you just let me please? Let me think here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that kind of gives me an idea. Right. Right, no, not there. That a butcher knife. Black paint. 1995 Pontiac. Shotgun shells were an off-world weapon. That's all right. That's all correct. The Esper. Oh, wait. Okay. There's some Esper stuff we didn't do. Yeah, it's very, I really like the music of it. I think it uses some interesting music from... So the soundtrack for the film was done by Vangelis. Great soundtrack, fantastic soundtrack. And it's very atmospheric and just a really nice sort of something that a lot of those sort of, maybe some of those sort of synthwave, more sort of ambient synthwave sort of
Laboratory.
where are we going?
Mainframe and shooting range.
Yeah. The more ambient sort of synthwave stuff is is very influenced by that, to be honest. A lot of atmospheric sort of music. So apparently there should be more images on here.
Run sitter crime scene.
Only there aren't. This is just what we looked at before. So I missed something. I'm confused right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel like there's stuff I've completely bypassed. Yeah, it's very, very good atmospheric sort of music though that really fits the kind of style of everything. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the crime scene. That's not where I wanted to go. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to go home. Honestly, it's been so long since I played this game. I remember it was a bit... It could be a bit infuriating trying to work out how everything worked. Just everything just works. Ties in really well with the kind of film kind of world. Oh yeah, they're all gone now. But wait, is that the car? That's not the car.
I've gotten all I can from that.
The scene of the crime. No, there's nothing else. I'm now going to have to retread my steps because the guide I've looked at told me that I would have some stuff. Let me think. I did that. We've done this. I wonder actually now, if I go back, because I fed in all the clues, I'm getting very confused by this game. Which is not always a good sign, right? But, okay.
Ground floor.
I think now that I've fed everything and I can talk to the lieutenant. It's not the captain, because the captain's not there apparently. Or I might just have to try everything. Yeah, let's try this now. Report in.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets.
He's not interested in talking to me.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Everybody has got a job. Well, not everybody. But lots of people do, surely. No, I feel like I don't want to spend the entire rest of what we're doing just...
Laboratory.
Let me see if anything's changed with him.
Anything else?
Zip man, try
Zip
me
man.
later.
I'm lost. I'm actually lost.
Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
Ground floor's no use to me.
Lockup.
The lockup wasn't really any use to me either.
Laboratory.
I don't think that guide that I was looking at was any help, to be honest. I just think so. Oh, we got we got that, we got that. We did this. Did that. Yep, that's fine. Mainframe, we uploaded the stuff. Yeah, apparently when we upload everything...
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
When we upload everything here, we should get new photographs that we can then enhance to try and find a bit more information.
Uploading personal clue database.
Which I've
Downloading
done.
Mainframe clue database.
Yeah, download to.
Clue database transfer complete.
So we got transfer of the database. Clues. But no other. That's the guy.
Howie Lee's. Bryant once got food poisoning there, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
Only one Runtser video. There's nothing new there. So then it says if we go to the Esper screen, we should have 2 new photographs. But we just have the photographs that I had at the beginning. What have I missed? 2 of them have said the same thing, that I should have more than one new photograph. Let me just see. So from the beginning, you talk to the police officer, get the piece of chrome, ask the guy to interview the crowd, which he did. Pick up the ammo, which we did. We did the video camera and we got the disc. We went to her desk and we got all the bits and pieces from there. We talked to the police officer when we came out. Went on the spinner. We went home to check out the photographs. But you can go to the... We went to the mainframe room. This is where we are right now. We uploaded the information, but that didn't give us what we needed. At all. Also, this guide that I'm looking at just now has completely skipped over multiple things. It does not help. Let's have a look. Here's a different one. UHS, which is... which just gives you like little hints. It doesn't give you a proper guide as such. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming along. Okay, there's nothing here that tells me what I'm supposed to be doing. How do we get information out of the cook? Okay, so there's evidence we need to find somewhere. There's supposed to be 2 more images that we never got. The only thing I can think is that at the beginning of the game I didn't do it right. See, this is one of those games where you can totally ruin your progress by not doing something at the start of the game.
Roof.
I'm sure I found everything at the start of the game. That doesn't help me. Obviously not. Obviously not. Wait. Okay, this is what I did. Went there, blah blah blah. That's everything from one. You'll get a menu on the desk. Picture of one of the suspects. Yes, we did that. Went through the clues. The ashtray. We did the shooting range, yeah. Boss, go to the basement, talk to the prisoner, which we did. Back to the mainframe. It's Chinatown, we spoke to the guys. Yeah, and everyone manages to get the cook to immediately run away when they get there. Am I just not in the right frame of mind to do this at all tonight? Is that what it is? Something I've missed. There's definitely something we've missed. The only trouble is, at the beginning of the game, there were people crowded around. There was a police officer as well that we asked to question people. But then we never heard anything more about that, did we? Right, so there was nothing else here as far as I'm aware. I don't know where the guy is. He's disappeared. No more stuff there. We picked up everything from her desk. From Lucy's desk. We can't go through there. One last go over everything. Nothing there. There's nothing else lying around because we picked up all the stuff that was lying around.
Interesting. Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Nothing interesting in the trash. Nothing there. I've got a horrible feeling I might have to start the game all over again. Because I've missed something important. Went to Ransiters, we tried Chinatown, we didn't really get anywhere. Went home, we didn't have anything. I don't know. I think we might need to rethink this and do it again at some point.
Roof.
Rooftop.
Laboratory.
Lab. We spoke to the guy in the lab. There was nothing more for him to give us.
Mainframe and shooting range.
We went there and we did everything there, and there was no extra evidence there. There's the guy.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
I wonder, do I need to be successful at the shooting range? Because I was absolutely terrible at it. I don't know if the score actually matters at the shooting range. And I don't think that's actually important. Unsurprisingly. So that was that. That's all the same place. This is the Esper room, where you should be able to upload the evidence and where you should be able to look at any other evidence that's been uploaded. Let's see, what have we not looked at? Candy bar, chrome debris.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with
Corpse
a knife.
shot point blank,
the person
knife.
Was really pissed off at something. That black paint you found on
That's
the
the
fire
black
hydrant
paint transferred from the
is from
car.
a ground car. The angle of impact was almost head on, and the shell casings from Runsiter should be in the museum.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men.
Saw that one.
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
That's all the officer gave me.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this.
Yeah, we
There's
did
not a
that.
lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair.
We spoke to him about this
very
already.
Attractive young thing.
We've gone through everything. That was Gregorian. That's got nothing to do with anything I'm doing.
Judging from
the showcasing.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I should never have undertaken this. Right, we're not very far in, and I hate to do this, but I think we might have to start again. Which is kind of annoying. So let me just new game. As I say, I'm going to do it on easy just because it stops me having to.
Animal sales was there were plenty of electric ones though.
We were there. We did all this. I'm going to do it again just because.
One of those frauds.
Just because I'm pretty sure I've missed something at some point.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
So let's start again.
I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Yeah, bag that and tag that, please, if you would. And look at the doorway there.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
No tools
Make
to
sure
open.
The lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.
Yeah. Let's have a chat with him.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed.
Animal murder and aggravated assault.
It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runsiter holding up?
Not well.
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Yeah, we know all this stuff already. Let's just do
Scratches
that.
and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll look at the crowd.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Get him to canvass the area, then we go inside. So basically, yeah, we've had to kind of start at the beginning because I've clearly missed something important. And unlike some other games,
from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men.
Unlike some other games, if you miss something, there are ways that you can totally mess it up.
The other appeared a lot more controlled,
so, you know,
graceful even.
fresh start.
Pair.
Hopefully a good sign that we can continue.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act.
You sure,
She's
yeah?
the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
Apparently so.
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting
Same
in
stuff
concert
again.
with her, obviously.
Obviously.
All the
What'd
same
they look
stuff
like?
again.
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Malevolent? Okay. Okay. And again. So we need to talk to him about
Can
the
you think of anything
various...
they might have been after?
We already did all this.
First, I thought they wanted money.
Just listen to him.
But I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals.
Oh man,
but
they want to steal his animals.
Executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
Well, you'd be surprised. Human beings.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
Unfortunately.
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold
Real
Governor
animals.
Colby
He doesn't want
an
anything to do with
exquisite Bergeron
artificial
coat.
animals.
I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry...
He's dressed like he's just come back from safari.
My precious one.
My precious.
Tell me about this Lucy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month.
Okay.
She's about 14 years old with pink hair.
Child labor.
A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
He's calling a 14-year-old attractive as well.
Northwest zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got
Nice.
a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
She used to eat over there.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yeah.
Yes, it's somewhere here.
We'll get it then.
Just a moment.
I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't have to push him multiple times to get the reference.
Here you are.
Thank you. Also the cameras.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant.
So just going through this with a fine-tooth comb and just making sure.
Destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyans
Yes.
worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point. That.
Yeah, I do. So give us the disc and we'll see for ourselves. Right. So now, where are you? Can't do anything because you decided to go on a full circuit of the store.
I believe this is the disc.
Can you not
from
just come
last
to
night?
me there? I mean,
Peachy.
Peachy. Or PG. Is it a PG disc?
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Stick around. Okay.
My precious one.
His precious one. Okay, so this is this bit. We take the dog.
A toy dog.
A toy dog. Take that candy bar. It's like a roll of candy rather than a candy bar. A chopstick.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
A chopstick. And outside. We go outside.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small
just wait a
animals
sec.
alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
So what we didn't do last time was we asked the policeman to do the questioning afterwards, when we should have done it before. Maybe that's the problem.
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Hanging around with a big fat guy.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
But I wasn't finished. Oh, wait a minute. Just messed that up again.
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the
Black
scene.
sedan.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art.
Yeah. I've seen all that.
I never did appreciate art.
What I want to know is there anything else here that we need to look at before I leave? I think that is it.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row
Right.
actions inside.
That's all the
Abstract art.
evidence.
All over the walls and ceiling.
That is all the evidence. No more evidence, just that. We've definitely done everything.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art.
Yeah, okay.
All over the walls and
I
ceiling.
shouldn't keep asking that because we're just getting the same answer, right? Right, so that is everything. I'm going to try doing something slightly different. I am using this just to make sure that I'm going to the right places. Go to the police station. What's the next thing to do? Inside. So the second floor we go to.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Nice. Okay. So, go inside. quicker than that. Upload your evidence.
Personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue
Download some more database information.
Clue database transfer complete.
That's done. So now if we go to this, to the Esper,
scanning video disc.
We get the video disc.
Enhanceable images found.
And 2 images.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Thank you. Right, so...
Run sitter crime scene.
Yeah, I know what it is. So what we're looking for is this, first of all. Which is like a menu.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yeah, please do. What's that? Why's that green? Nothing really interesting, I was just looking at some nonsense. That's the guy. There's the tiger, I think, that they had. Imagine keeping a tiger in... Imagine, this is supposed to be a real tiger. Imagine he stuck it in there. What a horrible man. So that was that is everything in that photograph, I believe. Just check something. So a snake in there. Oops. I think that's everything. And there's definitely nothing there. Because all we're looking at there now is a... Oh wait, is that the girl? That is her. Yeah, she's behind there. We can't really get a good shot of her though. Why have I done that? That's terrible. So yeah, she's there behind the cage. We can't obviously make her out behind the cage, but she is there. So we found the one piece of evidence from here. From this photograph. I think it's the only piece we can actually find.
Run sitter crime scene.
And then here's the other photographs. She's not in the shot. He is. And then the other thing that's really worth looking at in the shot is this guy's face. There it is. There he is.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
He looks familiar, right? Okay. Oh wait, we've got the car as well. So there's a license plate like there, but we can't read it. Yeah, it's too far out. Let me think here. Now, apparently we should be able to see more of the car. But we can't. We can't see any more of the car. Than is even useful. I remember this game being more enjoyable than this. So there isn't a window, there's nothing I can see through there. There's nothing else that's visible. What's that? Nope, that's not anything useful. What's that on the ground? Maybe there's something reflected that we can see. You'd be surprised. That's how Blade Runner works, right? You can enhance things to such a point that you can see all sorts of little tiny details. No. So there's nothing there. There's like some information here saying to me, oh, you'll find all sorts of stuff here. Let me just see something. Yeah, because then I've looked at, so I've opened up like a couple of different guides just to see where exactly we're supposed to go. And every single one of them seems to give you a slightly different... There are different endings for this game. So there's no kind of absolutely set path through it. We did that, right. Did the mainframe... Okay. Right. Oops. Okay, so yeah, apparently there's something we can do with the photograph of the girl, the first photograph that had the girl in it.
Run sitter crime scene.
But I didn't see anything useful there. But apparently if we look closely, we can see something on her leg. I don't see anything. Oh yeah, look.
It's some kind of insect.
There we
Give me
go.
a hard copy of that.
This is the problem. There were photographs that we took from there. Now, if I remember rightly, see, we didn't see that before.
Run sitter crime.
We didn't see that before. That's why everything was wrong, because we messed up so many things. What we can do, I think, is if we now go here... See this? It'll actually let you... This is the weird thing of...
A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. Give me a hard copy of that.
What else can we see? Right, let me think. So we did that, we got the guy. There is a way we can get the license plate number as well. Just I believe we have to kind of focus just on this. No. This is it. This should now give me the license plate number.
Local license plate? Give me
There
a
we
hard
go.
copy of that.
So now we've got some different things. Well, let's get out of here. Because now I think I should have all the evidence I need. That was the problem before, I think. There was a couple of bits of evidence we missed. That should be all we need to do. Let's just check something. Right, so now if we go to the third floor, which is where we want to go next.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around.
We'll see what happens with
boy.
the
We got the animal corpses from Runcitors, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
So we know most of this.
About 50% were real, the rest were
Unfortunately, the
fakes.
animals weren't well.
Runcitor was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond
Yeah,
the
they were not
fantasy
real
on
animals. Of
Animal
course they
Row.
weren't. Should have
The
been
kind that
obvious,
comes from
really.
legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts
Oh, I didn't
with
pick
a
up the
knife,
bloody
like
bullet.
The perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
I didn't pick up the shell
Nice
casing.
bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
Yeah, well, we found a
Sure?
picture of the car.
The angle of impact was almost head on. And
So
there
they've-
ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant and
So they've run into the
VTO
hydrant as they were.
I heard your wife got her license back.
elbow. You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcitors is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice
Yep,
set of wheels.
That'll be the
Okay,
car.
not what I call a classic.
Anything
Depends
else?
what it is.
Zip man. Try
Zip
me
man,
later.
yeah. Okay. There is a bit of evidence that we forgot to pick up though. So I'm just going to go back to the roof and just see if we can go in and pick up the shell casing, or if we've missed the shell casing and therefore messed up the game again. So back to there. Back to Runcitors. Yeah, you can press escape to get out of all of the. So yeah, all the people obviously aren't there anymore. Go inside. See if the shell casing's still on the ground. Thankfully, I think it is.
Big caliber, possibly off-world
Yeah.
combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Yeah. There we go. That's everything we need to get in there. Right, so... Yeah, no, that's fine. Is there anything else? Oh, I'll tell you, there is something I need to check, actually. Right. We should now get the information about the bullet that we need when we go back to the police station. So go back here. He should tell us now about the bullet. And then we should be okay, I hope. I can't believe I've had to restart the game because of just messing up a bit.
Laboratory.
There's something I want to check first though. I just thought, I wonder if we can get a picture of Lucy.
Uploading
We got obviously the
personal clue
jewelry.
database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
But I just thought we need to...
Clue database transfer complete.
Right, go on this. Because... I want to see if we can get a picture of her, like a...
Runciter crime scene.
like, of her face so we can work out who she is. So we should be able to do this. Yeah, this should catch her. That's the girl.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
So there we go, that's Lucy. I'm just wondering as well,
Runciter
can we really only
crime
catch a
scene.
picture of one of the guys? What if I zoom in there? What do we catch with this guy here? I mean, nothing at the moment. He's a big guy. Okay, so we can't zoom in on him. No, okay, that's fine. He's got like a pointy ear there. Okay. That's all the evidence we can get from them. go out here. Go up to speak to this guy one more time. And see if he'll talk to me about those bullets.
The shell casings from Runsiter should be in the
Yeah, there we
Museum of Military History.
How's that?
Military
They're from an Ender rifle.
munitions.
It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk
someone
into their
military
local sporting
related.
goods store and buy it.
Okay.
Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
So at this stage, we should be done with this guy. Just double check.
Zip man, try me later.
Zip man, try me later. What's funny about that character is that once you've done this case, you never see that character again. So it's kind of funny, you know, he's like, oh, come and see me later. Right, so now we're going to go to the... Now we're going to go to Chinatown. Oops, excuse me. I'm going to go through some of the conversations we went through before. But now we've got some extra evidence. So I'm hoping maybe that extra evidence is what kind of solves the problem for us. Maybe that'll be the fix.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
And nobody liked it. So chat to this guy first.
McCoy, LPD.
Makes him
I
go
wanna ask you
away.
a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You don't got the time.
You're
Speak
a
to him
pretty
again and you
smart
should
looking
leave.
cat. Wanna make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book. Got to mix more out back.
Got a book.
Dynamite
So yeah.
dining, old man. Catch you later.
I need to make sure that when we play this next time, that I'm paying attention to everything.
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
And when it comes to enhancing the photographs...
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
What?
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be.
The menu, it is from here.
Restaurant supply.
And again?
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Huawei favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Okay.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
Oh, okay.
What's real fresh tonight?
Yeah, what's...
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a
You
whistle.
fix me right up.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Now, this is where we find out whether what we've just done has actually fixed anything or not. So there's the chef. I'll tell you what I'm going to do because I've got a feeling... Let's save over that. So yeah, if I talk to him now, it should give me the option to talk to him about the photograph of the girl.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
Air's
This'll only
bad.
take a minute.
Right, so you ready?
You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know.
He knows who he knows.
Who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh?
Yeah, okay. He ran away. Get after him. We gotta follow the guy. The guy at the bin, but we're gonna just ignore him to try and keep up with Zubin. I think we go up these stairs to do it. Yeah, see now we're actually getting somewhere. Take him down. You can also not do that. And then you take the side of the kind of replicants and some stuff. But let's search him.
Lightning Squad, Rep Unit.
I want to
Battle
kill
of
him.
the Gemini. I'd retired a war hero, someone who'd fought for the freedom of the off-world colonists. The poor guy kind of reminded me of one of those buffalo soldiers, blacks who had killed and died for America, yet weren't allowed to drink alongside whites. And maybe, just maybe, the photograph validated his own existence.
Maybe. The fake memories. The fake memories. That's what you want.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Okay.
Locked.
Oh, that was where we went to. So there we go. That's the way back out to my spinner, I think, just there. However, oh look, it's that guy again.
Chill it, man. Just took a wrong turn back there, that's all.
Just took a wrong turn.
Take your business elsewhere.
An excellent idea.
Yeah, go on, get lost. Make your way somewhere else. We can go out there. I want to just see. Oh, the guy that's there is gone. However, look what we've got.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell,
A license
if I was
plate
gonna
out
root
the
through
bin.
trash, my expectations weren't too high.
I believe that's for the car that... Oh wait, what? Go out this way. I messed something up. God damn it. You're supposed to meet somebody you can talk to there. The character Gaff from Blade Runner. Still, never mind. We've done what we needed to do there. We can go home. Even though we missed one thing. We can go home. See if we got any messages. And relax. And that'll be where we're finished for tonight. We would have got quite far if I hadn't messed up at the beginning. What's happening there? There's a person. Oh wait. Oh, I talk to him now, do I?
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Apparently so.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
The character played by
Understand
Edward
it's got a
James
hell of a
Olmos
retirement
in
You VK
in
the
Blade
Martin
Runner.
for retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to
magic.
understand.
Yeah, you attacked
Whoever
me.
retire a human, your career is over.
Yeah.
Remember that.
If you retire a
I
human,
checked
that's
with
it.
UN
You know,
Air.
you're done.
Looks your rep
You're
swung
done,
that
son.
Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed
aboard the
out
moon
in
bus.
Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus
Lots.
6s. So don't take too much slack.
Yeah, just shoot them.
Gotcha.
Just shoot to kill. Right, so Gaff's away. We can go to our... Yeah, I think if we'd gone there where the spinner was, we'd have been alright, but... When the spinner was there, but still we talked to him anyway, so... Time to go home.
Your floor number, please.
Our floor number is 88F.
88F.
88.
Yeah, so all it was, in fact, was that I hadn't checked the clues properly.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen.
There we go,
She
now we
was
got the
2
dog.
now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Let's feed the dog.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
And then we'll go through here. We've got a flashing red light on that, which means we've got a message. It's gone straight outside.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his
Yeah,
eyes.
he's
an
about-
almost
about
primordial
Nexus 6
desire to
replicants.
live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a
It's
whole
music, it's
other
that great
breed.
music. Ba, ba, ba. It's great. Got a message on the phone.
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd
Told
had
his
my share.
wrath.
Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag.
Is it a crank
If I'd
call
been
though,
more
mate?
awake,
Is
the
it a
message
crank
might have
call?
spooked me.
Erase and reset.
Erase and rewind.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model
Tyrell
Nexus 5
recalling stuff?
replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
It's not dangerous.
The fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one
Right,
isolated
anyway.
incident of violence a couple of years ago.
We'll let him have a rest.
Sleep deprived.
We'll let him have some sleep.
Got your delivery
A
here,
dream?
man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Kingston
Oh,
Kitchen.
yes.
Oh, they did say
Hold on.
in a chat we had with somebody that there was a character that resembled this gentleman.
Oh no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra.
There's another
Real
cutscene.
How about turning that dial, okay? When I say...
Oh, you just turned it off. Completely turned it off.
Can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua.
There was a view we didn't need to see.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
Doesn't know what outside is.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good with the whole
Kind of-
deep meaning for me now.
I don't know. He's an interesting character.
Research on Nexus 6 and the test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extraterrestrial gravity.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive.
Oh,
3 more
scary.
minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear.
Scary,
I don't have
man.
anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I
Talk to
don't
Dr. Tyrell.
The organ designers. Miraji, Hannibal Chew, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Hannibal Chew.
DNA Row.
He just has eyes.
They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package, man.
No. No, please, don't.
That's a bit... I would say that's overkill, to be honest. Instead, he destroyed the camera. Well, we'll have him on camera. Get a phone call.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
No.
Oh, very funny.
Early
Not
bird
yet, anyway.
slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry.
Not
I'm
yet.
up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of
It's a
the
bit
Tyrell
nasty.
building.
Inside?
That's right. We also got a sweet little break at it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Alright, so...
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's related to the Runseter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get
Who
there.
knows?
You'll be good, killer.
Calling you killer. We obviously did what they wanted us to do. But right now, guys, I think that's going to be where we finish for tonight. Just a quick save right here. And next time we'll try to actually get somewhere in the game. It'll be a few days before we're back to playing this though. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed watching a bit of Blade Runner, even though I kind of, as I say, messed it up a little bit at times. Still a good game worth playing, and yeah, I hope you'll join me for more of it. Tomorrow we'll be playing something on PlayStation. I'm actually thinking I might play the Warriors game, the PS2 Warriors game, because that's quite a good game. It is. So we'll probably play that tomorrow. On Xbox we're probably going to start playing Mafia, the definitive edition of the first Mafia game at some point. But we got lots of other things to be going on with as well. For now though, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Good night.